Tuvudde wala ani atatulaba Ebeneza atujje wala. Nze Ozana Joy njaga twala omukisa guno okubaniriza mwenna abavubuka buli lwa mukaga sawa 8 paka sawa 10 ze kawungezi ku Your Vibe Show n'omuweerezaawo Nancy Mitch wamu ne Williams. Toba subwa gamba mukwano gwa gambe mukwano gwe tambuza link genda ku Facebook genda ku YouTube babeerayo. Toba subwa, tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend that we are always here every Saturday 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Thank you so much, Hosanna Joy. It's my beautiful name. I love you. God bless you. Shalom. All right then, welcome everyone tuned in to the Your Vibe Show, and of course it's your host Nancy Mitch. And guess what? We have the Vibe Talk edition. Remember, this is the only place where we spark real life conversation, and this is the only place where we keep your spirit burning.
Hey yo, hey, the Your Vibe Show. Listeners and people who really spend their time to watch us. And today we are here back again with the next edition, which is going to be bringing you the Christian vibes. And today we have a very hot discussion about how we're going to keep our faith in Christ burning. So stay tuned and you get to know the practical ways on how we are going to keep our fire burning. And through worship, praise, and many more. You know, Sunday isn't just one of keeping our faith burning, but it's one way which is always going to keep us closer to the ways of getting to the right path to our faith. Keep tuned.
Exactly.
Hey, yo, what's up, vibers? You know, this is Mercy, and you know every Saturday we are here to give you the best vibes, giving you the news that has just kicked in, giving you the real life stories, and just we give you news about your faith, about your life. So keep tuned in. This is a show that goes on from 2 to 3 every day, and we are very glad to be hosting with you.
Weewaawo nange njagala okwongera okukatiriza ku nsonga eyo. Amanya n'eddoboozi MC Williams ku Your Vibe Show buli lwa mukaaga tubeerabira ggwe ali ku ki watulabira ku mpewo zaffe tubeera buli lwa mukaaga okubookya naye nga temwerabira nti ekiriwo essaawa zino. This day is somehow special. Wow.
And just a reminder, here at Set Free Life Ministries, Vulova along Mitiana Road, we've just come to the end of the second day of the disability awareness training.
Yes, what?
Yeah, yesterday it was our first day. This training really ran for 2 consecutive days. So in this way, in this training particularly, tubadde tuyiga ku ngeri gye sobola interactinga n'abantu abalina obulemu, the way we can live with them. Actually, most of you mubeereyo, you have stereotypes, you stigmatize these people. There is a way you belittle them, but actually these are people. Actually, we don't term them as people with disabilities. They are people with different abilities, because we've come to know that disability is actually not inability. So today twize bintu bingi. We've had very many facilitators and experts from different countries like South Africa, Australia, Canada, America, baze ne batusomesa ku different disabilities. And of course among the disabilities we've had autism, tumusomyeko, tusomye ku Down syndrome, tutegedde signs zonna, tusomye ku cerebral palsy. All those are disabilities, to mention by a few. Right now, this drives us to the topic of our day. Like, how do you keep your fire for God alive? Kanchikatirize mu Luganda. Okuuma otya omuliro gwa Katonda mu ggwe okusigala nga gukyayaka. Natandika ne MC William, just for gender balance.
Yes, neyanza nnyo abalayi baffe nga bwe nabagambye nti amanya n'eddoboozi MC Williams. Anti omutwe gugamba nti okuuma otya omuliro
ogwa Katonda mu ggwe nga gukyayaka. Yeah, basically just to throw more light on that, and question elaga, because many of us, there is a moment in life where our spiritual flames get dim. Like bwoba otuuse mu kaseera like a period of crisis, you're feeling down, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling depressed. How do you like kyekuleetera kikyo resortingako to immediately obuta falling back oba obuta backsliding? Yeah, so MC William agala to driving more through that.
Ekisooka byonna kwe kusaba. oba what I can call prayer. Kubanga essaala bwe tusaba Katonda aba awulira. Ate bye tusabye byonna aba alina okukola ki? Yannyini buyinza yalina olukusa okukola ki okutuddira mu byonna bye tusabye. So kati abantu abangi ababeera eyo ne balowooza nti nina ntya mu kanisa okusaba lwaki sikola kino na kino oba kange nkolemu kino ekirala newankubadde nti ffenna tubaako n'ebitukwata naye tumanye nti Katonda yasinga yenamba emu.
And a question, what kusaba do you mean? Do you mean this kusaba of congregating, or what do you mean this kusaba of kneeling down and praying?
Okusaba meanwhile oyinza okugamba nti regular communication with God.
True.
Okitegeera kubanga Katonda tulina engeri nyingi ze twogeramu naye oba engeri gye tulina okubanga ki twogeramu naye. One is praying. Bwe sisaba ajja kunkola kati.
Do you pray?
Yes, I pray. Set Free Life Ministries Vloba.
I know. It is the only church in Uganda.
Dr. Samson Benon Kabo.
Prayers and your MC William. So MC must promise, rather. Like, how do you keep your fire for God alive?
Fire for God. But today we're talking about something like faith. And if I want to keep my faith burning, there's one thing I've always done and I can't really get out of it, and that is ministering. I don't know, many young people don't want to be ministers. Why? They still want to enjoy life outside. And you see, when you talk about something like ministering and someone singing like gospel music, it's hard for a child. Let's not talk about a child, but for a young person, this youth, to come out and say like we are going to raise our talents within church and minister through ministry, church ministry. So they're going to tell you we are going to go out in studios, in clubs, and you understand. But my faith, I think I'm not one of a kind. I'm not the best person, but I love ministering in church, and everywhere I go, I love ministry, and I'm very happy about that. Actually, there's something that really amused me on my birthday. I was also surprised. I never knew that I was one of a kind. Everyone was posting prayer warrior, prayer warrior. I came to realize I'm a prayer warrior. I never knew. Understand? So my faith, if I want to keep it burning, by the most of the times, even if I'm down, I feel down, one thing that I really do, I love listening to gospel music very much. True. I have to throw in that worship song.
Yeah, because it carries a lot of
music.
Yes, it carries a lot of meaning.
It helps me even to release all the emotions. And then my faith, if maybe I was trying to say, to doubt on God's help, I start feeling, man, God is there, please don't feel down. So in the process, my faith is brought back to life.
Okay, I have a question. What's the role of a prayer warrior?
Prayer warrior. I never wanted to talk about this because I myself, I never knew that I was one of a kind, but I don't know how my friends came out to say this is a prayer warrior, but maybe a prayer warrior is a person who prays. You understand? I'm not to that level. I think I'm not to that level of a prayer warrior. You understand? Yes. I know who real prayer warriors are, but I think according to them, they just see you pray, they think you are prayer warrior.
Let me also pose a question.
You don't do it. They don't do it often as you.
Like everyone is a prayer warrior. Is it?
Not really.
Actually, I also want to ask this question. Like there are these people who over exaggerate on praying. Like they're always in prayer. Like us at campus, there are people you find very early in the morning. They're in the chapel. Noon, they're in the chapel. Even is that the true meaning of being a prayer warrior, or
some people just have pride in humility? Like aina pride in Luganda.
Pride in like
amalala. Like ayagala bamulabe nti asaba naye nga ne byasaba ta.
I know more.
Yes, like you don't know what you're praying.
But it's though tetwina gwe tukotogedde
prayer warrior. Yes. So prayer warrior, you see, I think you know what a warrior is. It's a really a person who is armed, a person who says, if there is a battle, I'm going to attack. You understand? I'm a warrior, and I'm well, you know, I have everything. I'm pretty sure I'm brave that I can go and attack. So if you know that you're one of a kind, I will not say you're not a prayer warrior, you know yourself better than I know you. So you know how you always attack prayers. So if you know that for you, you always say, I'm daring, you understand? I can dare to go and pray for that sick person. I can dare to pray for for 5 hours, you know, there are people who cannot even make it to 2 hours, you understand, for 1 hour.
Me inclusive.
That person who can say that, man, me, I
For
can
1 hour,
pray
30
from, I start from 7, you understand, in the evening, overnight, you get it? There is that person who will tell you, I'm not going to get tired of praying. We have seen such people. These people are called prayer warriors.
Okay, thank you.
But
So let's go
we are
to...
still young. Yeah.
So MC Mercy, how do you keep your fire for God alive?
Well, personally, I really like seeking for help where I can't. Because most of the times, you don't realize. That is, to be honest. You keep on going and going and going, but you never realize until someone will sometimes come and tell you, but do you know this is not good or this is not that? And the best thing is listen.
Yeah.
Listen, and after listening, talk to yourself as you.
True.
And after listening to yourself, pray to God. God will always hear.
I know.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And I personally, what keeps my fire for God alive, I'll not be any different from MC Promises way. I also love ministering. Though ministering varies. There are those that are good worshippers, there are those that are good prayers. So for me, the only ministry I do in church, honestly, it is this show. I really give in my all. I really give in my all. Because I know, do you know one reason why?